In this short video, I'm going to tell you about the 4 important parts of a compass, what they're called, and what they're there for. Now here I've got 2 compasses that look different, but functionally they're the same. This one here is slightly older, comes from the 1980s, and this is one that I bought just recently. But they are, in how they work, almost identical. And these are base plate compasses. Sometimes you might hear them called protractor compasses or silver style compasses. Silver is a manufacturer of compasses. It was very popular. But they're called base plate compasses because of this first part, the base plate. This is the clear plastic part on the bottom of the compass, often with lines running down it. It'll be slightly rectangular in shape. Sometimes they're a bit longer, sometimes they're a bit shorter. But again, the longer side of the rectangle follows the same direction as the lines drawn in it. And the purpose of the base plate is to point at things in the real world or to line up with features on a map. The next really obvious feature, and one that most people know about, is the needle. And the needle is there to point towards north, so it shows us what direction north is in. You'll find that on needles, one side will be indicated as north. So on this one, the north side is red, and there is a N engraved on it. On this one, there is a dot on the end, pointing towards north. The third feature is this circular bit. This is the compass housing. It rotates around on the base plate, and you'll see that it also has lines running through it. You see on this one also has lines running through it, but it's a bit fainter because the liquid in here is discoloured. And these housings are filled with liquid in order to slow down the movement of the needle to make it easier to see where the needle is pointing to. Round the edge of the housing, there are numbers, and those show what the bearings are that you're measuring. It also has markings for north, west, south, and east. Then that helps you measure the differences in angles on the compass. So most often you're measuring the difference in angle between the needle and the direction the compass is pointing. So measuring angles is the purpose of the compass housing. And the final part, which I think is often overlooked, and some people do this, is the string. The string has one obvious purpose, which is to hold the compass. You can put it around your neck or wrap it around your wrist. Stops you accidentally dropping and losing the compass, which is really important. If you're carrying a really heavy bag, you don't want to be sort of bending down and having to pick up your compass because you dropped it all the time. That's really frustrating. But it's also really helpful for measuring distances. You can lay out the string on a map along your route, and then you can pull it tight and measure it on the scale on the edge of your map. So those are the 4 features of a compass. You have the base plate, the needle, the compass housing, and the string.